nation, not desire. Bring back your people. Oh, our feet are getting tired. Our prayer is all the house of Israel will be saved. For your name's sake, raise us up so we can light the way. Light the way. Light the way. Our prayer is all the house of Israel will be saved. For your name's sake, raise us up so we can light the way. Light the way. Light the way. Give us a new heart and wake up our mind. Stir up the knowledge that's been with us all the time. Our prayer is all the house of Israel will be saved. Yeah. And for your name's sake, raise us up so we can light the way. Light the way. Light the way. This is our prayer. Oh, yeah. All the house of Israel will be saved. For your name's sake, raise us up so we can light the way. You light the way. Light the way. We'll our prayer you. Yeah. All the house of Israel will be saved. This is our prayer. And let it be for your name's sake. Raise us up. Light the way. Yeah. Our prayer is all the house of Israel will be saved. Yeah. For your name's sake, raise us up so we can light the way. You light the way. Yeah. Ooh, our prayer, get on the ground.
All right. Excuse me. All right. I'm back. My name is Yam Sufa Aria. This is the Real Talk for Real People study program, a program designed to study the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Yaqub, and certainly his chosen people whom he chose, and the enemies of the Most High. Why, you may ask? Because for all intents and purposes, they are the enemies of the Most High chosen people also. Not only I, but my lovely Isha, simply in Hebrew, my wife, Nasanya, a daughter of Zion, an active daughter of Zion, the administrator of this show, as all active daughters of Zion should be doing to some extent, shape, form, or fashion, beginning in your homes and extending out. Brother Cottrell and I, we are your student instructors. What do I mean by that? Our studies are ongoing and continual, as your studies should be ongoing and continual. Seeing what is going on in this universe. But before we get started, and I introduce Lasanya and Brother Cottrell, I'm compelled to make some contemporary remarks. Students, if you have immersed yourself into your studies, if you studied the Most High Word from beginning to the ending, from so-called Genesis to Malachi, you would come to some firm conclusions, which is life is not simply about the physical. Life is a spiritual component also. And the point I'm trying to make is this. If you're confused about the likes of Donald Trump and what is transpiring today, which seems to be an extended version of Twilight Zone, with Donald Trump as the host, you would understand the spiritual component, and you wouldn't be surprised by virtue of your studies and wisdom enlightening you. You would know that there are certain elements in the universe of a spiritual component. You would understand that the Greco-Romans were vast facilitators of these components. They've stolen everything they could. And they've gathered all material that they could, certainly in Medaram, you call Egypt. They took their library. And any other entity that they came across, they took everything they had, they utilized it, not in a physical component only, but a spiritual component also. And I'm not talking about anything good either. That's why students don't only immerse yourselves as far as your as far as your physical studies are concerned, but immerse yourself as far as your spiritual components are concerned also, which is this. Don't do witchcraft and sorcery because it's available. But connect yourself to the Most High. You will activate your spiritual component. Because in these dire circumstances, as it looks, we don't need only the physical, we need the spiritual health, which you will get by way of the Most High. So when you say, as you should say, yea, though I walk through the valley in the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. Thy rod, thy staff, they comfort me. Because you've activated that spiritual component. And looking at the circumstances, this extended version of the Twilight Zone by way of Donald Trump and his cohorts, and the activation of a wicked spiritual component, you need everything that you can in these dire circumstances. You need to activate the spiritual component of Yah. You need to cry out to Yah. You need to gather yourself together with Yah. You need to know what time it is, which way is up, and what is happening. The only way we can do this, not simply in the physical component, but in the spiritual activation of the Most High. Praise Yah and bless His holy name. So without further ado, let me introduce my lovely Isha Nasanya. Nasanya, may the Most High bless you. Your mic is hot. I think Nasanya got kicked off for a moment. Brother Cottrell, may the Most High bless you. Your mic is hot.
Thank you, Brother Young. And Most High bless you, my sister Nasanya, and our whole nation as well. Bless Yah, O my soul, and all that's within me. Bless his holy name. Giving all praise, honor, and glory to the Holy One of Yisrael, the creator, the Elohim of our fathers, Abraham, Yitzchak, and Yisrael. Giving him thanks and praise, honor, and glory for his loving kindness and tender mercy towards us. Praise Yah.
Praise Yah. Thank you, Brother Cottrell. Nasanya, may the Most High bless you. Your mic is hot. Sorry you got kicked off for a moment.
Thank you so much. Yes, sir. Shalom, shalom, family. All praise to the Holy One of Israel. Happy to be back. I'm excited to be back. I'm ready to get into the studies. All praises.
All praises. Thank you, Nasanya.
Thank you.
Fellow students, here's how the format of the study will proceed. As usual, I will be leading off in the book of Mashal, not the Greco-Roman name that you're familiar with, / English, but the Hebrew name Mashal. Chapter 11, written by King Solomon, the third king of Israel, King David's son, the wisest man in the universe. Brother Cottrell, we concluding his studies in the book of Yehoshua, not the Greco-Roman book name that you're used to, Joshua. Reason being, we didn't have the letter J. His actual name is Yehoshua. Chapter 22. Eastern tribe returned to that land. An altar by the Jordan. That concludes that chapter. Nasanya, you ready to proceed?
Yes, I am.
Brother Cottrell, you ready to proceed?
Yes, sir.
Let us proceed. King Solomon writes, dishonor scales an abomination to Yah. When you do trickery and dishonest dealing with people, or whatever character, and using scales as the balance, dishonest balance an abomination to Yah. But a just weight is like if you have a scale that is balanced, or your scale in your life and dealing is balanced, it is delight to Yah. King Shlomo makes reference to pride. He says, when pride comes, when you become filled up with pride, as a result of that, then comes shame. But on the other hand, in order to facilitate this accessibility to wisdom, but with the humble is wisdom. You have that accessibility. The integrity of the upright will guide them, meaning you must be codified. And you must be codified in the right manner, with procedures, protocol, and codification. Those procedure, protocol, and codifications of the upright will guide them. Integrity, meaning that you don't do what you want to do, how you want to do it, and when you want to do it. You have a code of conduct. But the perversity of the unfaithful will destroy them. Perverse person, and surely they are unfaithful, will destroy them. Cause and effect. King Solomon writes, riches do not profit in the day of wrath, meaning riches won't profit you when there's a hurricane coming. Riches won't profit you when there's a tornado coming. Riches won't profit you when there's a flood coming. Riches won't profit you when there's a snow blizzard descended upon you. And certainly those riches won't profit you. The Most High take judgment upon you. But righteousness delivers from death. Not in the physical sense of the word, as I mentioned earlier, but from the spiritual sense Righteousness is delivered from death spiritually, meaning having your soul restored for the Most High name's sake, having your human body restored for the Most High name's sake. That's a key component in order to have that done. Righteousness. The righteousness of the blameless will direct his way aright. If you're righteous and you're blameless, they will direct your course of life rightfully. But the wicked, on the other hand, will fall by their own wickedness. They have no codification. They have nothing to construct them. They have nothing to codify them. Thus, they fall by their own wickedness. The righteousness of the upright will deliver them. You have to be righteous. You have to be codified with the Most High. Thus, it will deliver us. But the unfaithful will be called by their own lust. If you're not righteous, you're not codified. You are unfaithful, and you'll be caught by your own lust. You'll be trapped. When a wicked man dies, his expectation will perish. There's no hope when they're dead. It's gone. It's over. It's a wrap. That's the end. And the hope of the unjust perishes. That's the end. But on the other hand, the righteous is delivered from trouble. How, you may ask? Because they are codified with the Most High, the spiritual component. And thus the Most High delivered them from trouble. And it comes to the wicked instead. Is the righteous, because they're codified, is delivered from trouble. And it comes to the wicked instead. The hypocrite with his mouth destroys his neighbor. If you're a hypocrite with your mouth, you will destroy your neighbor. Meaning that your mouth will reveal that you're a hypocrite because you seek to destroy people. And your neighbor, as far as this study are concerned, are your brothers and sisters. But through knowledge, the righteous will be delivered. Through the knowledge of wisdom and understanding, the righteous will be delivered. When it goes well with the righteous, the city rejoices. Not all cities, but cities of the Most High, connected with the Most High. They rejoice when it goes well with the righteous. With those other kind of cities, it's a different sort. And when the wicked perish, there's no jubilation. They're not going to have a parade for the wicked when they perish. Matter of fact, they're glad that they're gone. But the blessing of the upright, the city is exalted. By the blessing of the upright, the city is exalted. Though by the blessing, just not one singular, but plural. The blessing of the upright, the city is exalted. You've been to some cities, I suspect, students, that it don't seem to have the blessing of the upright. And there's no exaltation in the city. But if you have a majority blessing of the upright in the city is exalted by way of them, but is overthrown by the mouth of the wicked. A city is destroyed by the mouth of the wicked. People's mouth destroy cities. Sinking, loose lips sink ships. He is devoid of wisdom, despise his neighbor. If you don't have any wisdom, your neighbor, which is your brother and sister, he is devoid of wisdom, despises them, his brother and sister. But a man, a woman of understanding holds his peace. They hold their tongue. They don't say what they think. They don't say what they feel like. They don't say what they suspect. People of understanding hold their peace. They hold their mouths. They only deal with facts or what they can lay witness or claim to. A talebearer reveals people that run their mouths, so to speak, reveals secrets. If you're a run off at the mouth, you got diarrhea at the mouth, you're gonna reveal some secrets. It's just the standard operation of a talebearer. Saying things that they shouldn't be saying. They reveal secrets that they should be telling to anybody. But he who is of a faithful spirit, that is spiritual component, conceals a matter. If you can't verify or confirm what you're about to say or what is told to you, you have a faithful spirit and you will conceal a matter. But if you have the unfaithful spirit, you're just like that talebearer. You'll go around saying whatever. No verification, no foundation, and simply to overthrow because they are devoid of wisdom and they despise their brother and sister. Where there is no counsel, the people fall. And certainly you can look at us in our communities, locally, nationally, and or internationally. Where there is no counsel, our people fall. Because they don't heed the counsel of their elders. They don't heed the counsel of their mothers or fathers. They don't heed the counsel of anyone. And as a result, the end result, a domino effect. We fall. But in the multitude of counsels, heeding counselors, your mother, your father, your elders, and people who are in charge, they're safe because you have a multitude of counselors. And you're not of the mindset to do what you want to do, how you want to do it, because you're seeking instructions from your counselors and receipt of that instructions. There is safety. But there is no safety outside those perimeters. King Shlomo writes, he who is surety for a stranger will suffer. If you vouch for somebody, you vow for something. Oh, yeah, go ahead, go and do that. Yeah, I can vouch for them. You don't vouch for anyone. You can't vouch for yourselves. And surely a stranger, one of a different nation, and some of us I've seen are inclined to even vouch for strangers. You don't even know your folks, your own neighbors, your brothers and sisters, but you're inclined to vouch for strangers. You'll suffer. But one who hates being sure of vouching for someone is secure. You don't vouch for anyone. A gracious woman retains honor because she is gracious. But ruthless men retain riches because they're ruthless, just like Donald Trump. The merciful man does good for his own soul. Being merciful does good for your own soul, to be merciful. But he or she who is cruel, if you're a cruel person, not only a domino effect of that troubles his or her own flesh as a result of your cruelty. The wicked man, or modus operandi of them, does deceptive work. They are deceitful. Case in point, the Donald Trumps of the world, Elon Musk, and so on and so forth. But he or she she who sows righteousness. You got to sow righteousness. And how do you sow righteousness? By what comes out of your mouth, the life you comport, connected with the Most High. Thus you sow righteousness. We have a sure reward as a result of that. Cause and effect. As righteousness leads to life, that spiritual component, and certainly some physical components also, but most importantly, the spiritual one, which is having your soul restored for the Most High namesake, and perhaps having that body restored for the Most High namesake. But on the other hand, but he or she who pursues evil, if you're pursuing evil, you are pursuing it to your own death, not only physically, but certainly spiritually. King Salomo writes, those who are of a perverse heart, if you are perverse in your heart, you're crooked than my dog Smoke's hind leg in your heart, are an abomination to Yah. Because the way you think is the way you do. But the blameless in their ways are his delight. Because the blameless in their hearts, the way they think is the way they do. They are blameless and they are delight to Yah. Having collaborations and consolidations does not invoke security. King Shlomo speaks of that. Though they join forces, though they combine themselves together, though they collaborate together, the wicked would not go unpunished. Your collaboration, your joining forces won't serve your interests in the least bit. The wicked will not suffer, will not go unpunished. But the posterity of the righteous will be delivered. And the ring of gold and a swine snort, a pig snort. Looks pretty. Pretty ring of gold and a pig snort. Looks good. But the pig really don't value that gold ring. It takes no interest in the ring just because it's gold. It's just a gold ring that the swine places no value on. He says, contrasting it, and from a human perspective, so is a lovely woman who lacks discretion. Meaning, surely this sister is gorgeous and lovely. But if she lacks discretion, she's just like that pig with that gold ring in his nose. Don't even value the gold ring in his nose at all. Surely that woman don't value her loveliness if she lacks discretion. She's just empty pretty, just like that swine. A gold ring in his nose, but he doesn't have place any value upon it. The desire of the righteous is only good, to do good. That's why we need to learn to do good. But the expectation of the wicked is wrath. They expect wrath. They live in wrath. They live for wrath. And their expectation is wrath. That's what they're going to get. There's one who scatters, yet increases. Meaning there's people that out there scattering good things and means and opportunities, finances and so on, and good works and so on. Yet they increase their finances, their discretion, their goodness. There's one who withhold more than is right. There's some selfish people in the world, and they withhold more than is right. But that withholding, it leads to poverty, not simply in the physical sense, but they impoverish their souls. They impoverish their means of having their soul restored for the Most High namesake, and perhaps having their human bodies restored for the Most High namesake. It leads to poverty. The generous soul, because they scatter, will be made rich. And he who waters will be watered. He who gives, he who looks after, it will be given unto them, and they'll be looked after also. People will curse him who withhold grain, but a blessing will be on the head of him who sells it. If you're being selfish, that's not going to be advantageous. People will curse you for it. But a blessing will be on the head of him or her who sells it. He who earnestly seeks good finds favor. If you're earnestly seeking good, you'll find favor sooner or later. But trouble will come to him who seeks evil. On the other hand, just like the one that's seeking good, the one that's seeking trouble, sooner or later, they'll get it. They'll reap what they sow. But he who trusts in his riches will fall. If you're putting your trust in your riches, and that alone, not connected with the Most High, not scattering your increase, not sharing, simply begrudging and being selfish, and only looking out for oneself. There's no good coming from it. He who trusts in his riches will fall. It's a foregone conclusion. But the righteous will flourish like foliage. You ever seen foliage? You ever been in the woods? How foliage grows around trees? It flourishes. But what you need to flourish like that foliage, you need to be connected with Yah. You need to be codified with Yah. Thus you will flourish like foliage. He who troubles his own house, any man or woman who causes trouble in their own homes, will inherit the wind. You shouldn't be going about causing trouble in your own home. Because case in point, there's no good come from it, and you inherit the wind. Nothing will come from it. And the fool will be a servant to the wise of heart. If you're a fool, it's a foregone conclusion. And if you're wise, it's a foregone conclusion. And the fool will be a servant to the wise of heart. The fruit of righteousness, of the righteous, What is a fruit? A fruit is something like come out of a tree. And the fruit of the righteous, so people can partake of it, a fruit of the righteous, the tree of life. People can partake of it, a fruit of the righteous. It's a tree of life to people by way of the righteous mouth, by way of the righteous conduct, by way of the righteous character. It's a fruit. It's a tree of life to others. Don't be the bad fruit on the unrighteous tree. It's not a tree of life. He or she who wins souls is wise. And if you're the fruit of the righteous, if you're the fruit of the righteous, and you're a tree of life, he or she will win souls. And the result is wise by way of your what comports out of your mouth, your conduct of character, and so on and so forth, connected with the Most High, and enlightened by wisdom and understanding. Last stanza. If the righteous will be recompensed on the earth, and surely it happens occasionally, but will happen much more when the Most High has returned to redeem his nation. If the righteous will be recompensed for their righteousness on earth, not by way of the earth and humanity, but by way of the Most High. If the righteous will be recompensed on the earth, how much more the ungodly and the sinners? If Yah says, I'm going to look after the righteous and they will be recompensed on this earth, I'm going to look after them. How much more the ungodly and the sinners? What Yah is saying by King Shlomo, we're utilizing wisdom and understanding. The ungodly and the sinners will be recompensed, and they will reap what they sow. Thank you, King Shlomo. Thank you, wisdom and understanding. And praise you, Yah. Hallelujah. So, Nasanya, any comments on the commentaries?
No, sir. Not
Thank you, Nasanya. Brother Carter, any comments on the commentaries?
All praise to the Holy One of Israel for our great King, King Shlomo, for imparting wisdom to the world. What I like about it is that there's consequences for everything. You could be a fool if you want to, but there's consequences for that. You could be a sinner. There's consequences for that. Walk in the path of righteousness. There's also rewards for that. Reminds me of the frequent flyer rewards. You fly, they give you
Right.
rewards, or you buy stuff, they give you rewards. So actually, you're supposed to be building up a righteous bank account with the Most High, because he takes into account all of our actions, whether they be good or whether they be bad. And the more righteousness that you do, the more good that you do. You may not see it immediately, but Yah has intentions for the righteous. He didn't say how many righteous, but he just said point blank, the righteous are going to be recompensed, meaning rewarded. So live the righteous life and see the reward that Yah has for us. Praise Yah and bless his holy name.
Thank you, Brother Carter. Praise Yah and bless his holy name. Fellow students, as promised, my dear friend will be concluding his studies tonight, the book of Yehoshua, chapter 22. Brother Cottrell, may the Most High bless the nation, bless Nasanya, and bless you, brother. And give each
Hallelujah.
of you wisdom and understanding, and learn the key components of humility and gathering ourselves together. Praise Yah. I know you already know, Brother Cottrell.
All praises. Giving thanks and praise to the great man Yehoshua, who secured the nation for the nation, delved out land to all the tribes. In the chapter 22, he lets us know about what happened with the Reubenites, the Gadites, and the Manasseites. You remember them, right? They had to go over to Jordan to help their brother secure the land. And we know that now that the land is secured, these brothers could go back to their territory. So let's see what happens. It says, then Yehoshua called the Reubenites and the Gadites and the half tribe of Manasseh and said unto them, you have kept all that Moshe the servant of Yah commanded you. Praise Yah. and have obeyed my voice in that all I have commanded you. You have not left your brethren less these many days until this day, but have kept the charge of the commandment of Yah your Elohim. And now Yah your Elohim has given rest to our brethren, all the tribes, as he promised them. Therefore, now return you and get you to your tents. Go back to your families and unto the land of your possession, which Moses, the servant of Yah, gave you on the other side of Jordan. But take diligent heed and to do the commandment of the law. It's because you're on the other side, don't mean y'all could just wild out and do what y'all want to do. You have to continue to do the laws and statutes and commandments that Yah gave us, which Moshe, the servant of Yah, charged you. To love Yah, your Elohim, and to walk in all his ways, not some of them, but all of them, and to keep his commandments, and to cleave to him, and to serve him with all your heart, with all your soul. So Yehoshua blessed them and sent them away, and they went to their tents. Now, the one half of the tribe of Manasseh, Moshe had given possession in Bashan, but unto the other half thereof gave Yehoshua among their brethren on this side of Jordan westward. And when Yehoshua sent them away also unto their tents, then he blessed them. Oh, we have the ability to bless each other? I guess we do.
We should, Brother Contra. We certainly have it.
But we should do more blessing of each other. And he spoke to them, saying, return with much riches to your tent, and with very much cattle, with silver, and with gold, and with brass, and with iron, with very much raiment. You ain't going back empty-handed now. They had to be rewarded for their valor in helping their brothers secure the land. Divide the spoil of your enemies with your brethren on the other side, on the east side of the Jordan. And the children of Reuben and the children of Gad and the half tribe of Manasseh returned and departed from the children of Israel out of Shiloh, which is in the land of Canaan, to go unto the country of Gilead, to the land of their possession, whereof they will possess, according to the word of Yah by the hand of Moshe, when they came to the borders of Jordan that are in the land of Canaan. The children of Reuben and the children of Gad and the half tribe of Manasseh built there an altar, by Jordan, a great altar to see to. Are we supposed to be building altars?
We don't supposed to do what we want to do when we want to do it just because we want, just because we're Israelites.
And they was in their own land.
Instructed to do. Right? No, you don't have that leeway.
They was in their own land, though.
They don't have that leeway.
Okay. And the children of Israel heard this.
To be doing it.
Behold,
what's up, brother?
The children of Reuben and the children of Gad and the half tribe of Manasseh have built an altar over against the land of Canaan. Because you know we're going to be looking at each other. We're going to find out what everybody's doing. So they found out. They built an altar in the borders of Jordan at the passage of the children of Israel. And when the children of Israel heard of it, the whole congregation of the children of Israel gathered themselves together at Shiloh. What we going to do? To go up to war against them. Oh, we going to war against these fools. What? They built an altar. We going to war. Don't build no altars in captivity, please. These brothers might rise up out the grave and come get you. And the children, to the children of Reuben and to the children of Gad and the half tribe of Manasseh, and to the land of Gilead, Pinchas, the son of Eleazar the priest, and with him 10 princes of each chief house, a prince throughout all the tribes of Israel. And each one was the head of the house of their fathers among the thousands of Israel. And they came unto the children of Reuben and the children of Gad and the half tribe of Manasseh to the land of Gilead. And they spoke with them, saying, thus say the whole congregation of Yah, what trespass is this that you have committed against the Elohim of Israel, to turn away this day from following Yah, in that you have built you an altar. Y'all know you're not supposed to be doing that you might rebel this day against Yah. You're going to get us all in trouble. Is the iniquity of Peor too little for us? Don't y'all remember what happened at Peor? How many thousands of us died? From which We are not cleansed until this day. We haven't recovered from Peor to this day. And here y'all go building this altar. Although there was a plague in the congregation of Yah, but that you must turn away this day from following Yah. Remember that plague? They had to bring out the brass serpents to stop the plague from killing so many more Israelites. And it will be, seeing you rebel today against Yah, that tomorrow he will be wroth with the whole congregation of Yisrael, not just y'all, but with all of us, because we have to look out for each other.
We let it slide.
Yeah, you can't just see something going wrong and not say anything. We all in trouble. If one Israelite's in trouble, we all in trouble.
All in trouble.
Notwithstanding, if the land of your possession be unclean, then pass you over to the land of the possession of Yah, wherein Yah's tabernacle dwells. That's where you're supposed to do your offerings and take possession among us. But rebel not against Yah, nor rebel against us in building you an altar beside the altar of Yah, our Elohim. That's the official altar at the tabernacle where all the sacrifice is supposed to go. And I know y'all know. Did not Achan, the son of Zerah, commit a trespass in the accursed thing, and wrath fell upon all the congregation of Israel? And that man perished, not alone in his iniquity. Like I say, when one Israelite goes bad, it affects everybody. Everybody.
Domino effect. A
No
domino
doubt.
effect.
Especially the leaders. Then the children of Reuben and the children of Gad and the half tribe of Manasseh answered and said to the heads of the thousands of Israel, Yah Elohim of Elohims, Yah Elohim of Elohims, he knows, and Israel he shall know. If it be in rebellion, or if it be in transgression against Yah, save us not this day, take us out, that we have built us an altar to turn from following Yah, or if to offer thereon burnt offering or meat offering, or if to offer peace offerings thereon, let Yah require it himself. And if we have not rather done it for fear of this thing, saying, in time to come, your children might speak unto our children, saying, what have you to do with the Elohim, Yah Elohim of Israel? For Yah hath made Jordan a border between us and you. You children of Reuben and children of Gad, you have no part in Yah. So shall your children make our children cease from fearing Yah. So they're concerned about their children being alienated from the nation because they live on the other side of the Jordan. And they're saying just because they live on the other side of the Jordan, it doesn't mean that we're not serving Yah. Therefore, we say, let us now prepare to build us an altar, not for burnt offerings, nor for sacrifices, but that it may be a witness between us and you and our generations after us, that we might do the service of Yah before him without burnt offerings and without sacrifices and without peace offerings, that your children may not say to our children in time to come, you have no part in Yah. Therefore, we said that it shall be when they should so say to us and to our generations in time to come, that we may say again, behold the pattern of the altar of Yah, which our fathers made, not for burnt offerings, nor for sacrifices, but it is a witness between us and you. Yah forbid that we should rebel against Yah and turn this day from following Yah to build an altar for burnt offerings, for meat offerings, and for sacrifice, besides the altar of Yah our Elohim that is before his tabernacle. We'll never do that. It's just a witness between us to say that we fulfilled our obligations in helping our brothers secure their portion of the land, and now we return home, and we're on the other side of the Jordan, but we are the same people, so we're building this altar as a memorial, a witness to say that we have done this thing. And when Pinchas, the priest, and the princes of the congregation and the heads of the thousands of Israel, which were with him, heard the words of the children of Reuben and the children of Gad and the children of Manasseh, which they spoke, it pleased them. And Pinchas, son of Eleazar the priest, said unto the children of Reuben, and to the children of Gad, and to the children of Manasseh. This day we perceive that Yah is among us, because you have not committed this trespass against Yah. Now we have delivered the children of Israel out of the hand of Yah, because we was coming to kill Yah on a mission from Yah, because y'all violated. We thought y'all violated, but y'all didn't. And Picas, the son of Eleazar the priest, and the princes returned from the children of Reuben and from the children of Gad out of the land of Gilead unto the land of Canaan to the children of Israel, and brought them word again. And the thing pleased the children of Israel, and the children of Israel blessed Elohim. Oh, we could bless Elohim too? Oh, okay. And did not intend to go up against them in battle to destroy the land wherein the children of Reuben and Gad dwelt. And the children of Reuben and the children of Gad called the altar Ed, which means witness. For it shall be a witness between us that Yah is Elohim. So they created this altar to show that they were Israelites too. We know the fashion of the altar. That's why we built it. So when our children look at it, they know their affiliation with the whole nation. And when your children on the other side see that we have built this altar, they'll know too that they're affiliated, that we are family, that we are all the same people. Praise Yah and bless his holy name.
Praise Yah. Brother Cartrio, the son, your fellow students, what I perceived that the nation is spiritual, not only in physical sense, but the spiritual sense also. That we must be in conjunction and codified together. And if there's some misunderstanding, there's a way to clarify the misunderstanding. Communicate as they communicated with our brothers and sisters. What is your intention of it? They didn't assume anything. They said, we were ready to get down with the get down. So we just want to find out what's your intention with this altar. And they had to clarify, our brothers and sisters, no, it's not for burnt offering. It's not for sacrifice. Just to clarify, we're in this together because as time goes by, your children come into adulthood and your children. We want you on the other side to know we're all together. We're gathered together. We're part of this nation also. That's the only reason why we built this replica. And this only reason alone, which pleased our brothers and sisters on the other side of the Jordan, understanding what their intent was and not assuming what that intent was. Praise Yah. Sonia, any comments on the commentary?
No, he's explained that well.
Thank you, Sonia. Brother Cartier, any additional comments on the commentary?
It only reinforces the fact that, all for one and one for all, that we're all in this together. If any part of our nation is doing bad, we all doing bad. So Yah has to clean us up, and we have to have that understanding, because we all need to be walking the path of righteousness, the path of truth, everything that wisdom tell us, all the places wisdom is telling us to go. All of our people need to be there. And one day that will come. And I hope to see that day. Praise Yah.
I do too, my brother. Praise Yah. Fellow students, the son, your brother Cartier, and I, we're humbly honored to bring you these instructions. They're not our instructions. They are the Most High instructions. So if something offended you, don't take offense with the son, your brother Cartier, and I. Take offense with the Most High and take it up with the Most High. We're only are the voices of the Most High by way of His Word, for the utilization of wisdom and understanding. If it pleases you, as it should, because you love correction, make corrections, course correct. Don't do it for Nasanya. Don't do it for Brother Cartrill. Don't do it for Yamsuf Ariya. Do it for the Most High. And do it for yourselves. It's not incumbent upon Nasanya, as the daughter of Zion. Responsibility doesn't rest on her shoulders alone. It's the responsibilities of all the daughters of Zion, to some extent, shape, form, or fashion, beginning in your homes and extending outwards. As it's not the responsibility of Elder Cartrill and Elder Yam Sufa Ariya. It's the responsibilities of all elders connected with Yah to do their due diligence and moral obligation to instruct the nation by way of the Most High Word. For fellow students, you bear some responsibilities too. You must receive these instructions. You must meditate on these instructions. You must cling to these instructions. You must let these instructions be your pathways and utilize wisdom and understanding to lighten those pathways. Simply said, students, the Most High Word is working. It's never stopped working. This universe is still working. Simply said, for you individually, the Most High Word works for you. If you activate it, you utilize it. It works simply if you work it. Praise Yah and bless His holy name. And now I will ask my dear friend, Brother Cartrill, to say shalom, good nights, and closing remarks. And I will ask Nasanya to do the very same thing and close it out for the night. Brother Cartrill, may the Most High bless you. You have the mic.
Thank you, Brother Yam. May the Most High bless you as well. And may the words of our mouth and the meditations of our heart be acceptable to our Creator, our Father, our King. And may He continue to bless and be with us. Shalom, family, and good night.
Shalom, brother. Nasanya.
Thank you so much. Shalom and good night, fam.
Shalom and good night, family.
Oh, oh. Somebody calling my name. I went down to see. Heard a little small voice calling down at me.
Wisdom call and understanding put forth her voice in the top of high places by the way where the paths met she stands beside the gates at the entry of the city at the coming in at the doors she cries aloud unto you O men I call and my voice is to the sons of men. O ye thoughtless understand prudence and ye fools be ye of an understanding heart. Hear, for I will speak excellent things, and the opening of my lips shall be right things. What could I do? Wisdom calling me over here, over there. Seems like everywhere. In your heart, in the night, in your heart, ooh yeah, in the night, I just can't do without it. Of old. I was set up from everlasting from the beginning, or ever the earth was. The fear of Yah is the beginning of wisdom, and the knowledge of the All-Holy is understanding. But by me thy days shall be multiplied, and the years of thy life shall be increased. That's all that's been on my mind. Can't do without it. No. Can't do without it. Can't do without it. Can't do without it. And that's all that's been on. Oh, wisdom. Oh, yeah. Said I want you. Now therefore, I need you. Ye children, hearken unto me. Stay with me. For happy are they that keep my ways. Hear instruction and be wise and refuse it not. Happy is the man that hearkeneth to me. Watching daily at my gates, waiting at the posts of my doors. For whoso findeth me findeth life and obtaineth favor of Yah. But he that misseth me wrongeth his own soul. All they that hate me love death. Love death. Love death. Yeah.